Good morning, students. In the previous class, we understood how to calculate the roots of the equation, roots of a quadratic equation through the method of completing the square method, the method of completing the square. Now, we have solved 4 to 5 examples. Now, let us see in general how this idea has emerged. Let us see. We know the standard form of quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now, in the examples, we have followed 3 steps, isn't it? We have followed 3 steps. Now, let us follow those 3 steps in the given equation. Okay. So, what is the first step? Remove the coefficient of x square. Remove the coefficient of x. That is first step. To remove coefficient of x square. Sorry. So that is, so how we can do it? Divide this. Let us call it like equation. Divide equation 1 by a. That is x square plus b upon a x plus c is equal to, sorry, c upon a is equal to 0. So what we did? We divided the whole equation by a. So what we got? X square plus b upon a x plus c upon a is equal to 0. Okay, now what we did in the second step? In the second step, we have considered the coefficient of x, and what we did? We did half of it and we have squared it, and whatever we get it, that what we did? We added and subtracted that thing to the whole equation. So again, we'll do the same thing. So what is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is what? That is b upon a. Now what we have to do? Half of it. That is half into b upon a. Again, what we have to do? You have to square it. That is b by 2a whole square. What we have to do? Squaring the coefficient of x, which is made half. Okay, now that is b upon 2a whole square. So now what is the third step? What is the third step? Add and subtract b upon 2a whole square to equation number 2. Okay, now. So now just don't change anything from this equation. Keep as it is. X square plus b upon a into x plus, in place of plus you write b upon 2a whole square minus b upon 2a whole square plus c upon a. So what we did? We just added the b upon 2a whole square and subtracted it. If we add anything and subtract anything, same thing, there will be nothing will be changed. So what we did? We just added b upon 2a whole square and we subtracted the same thing from this b upon 2a whole square. So nothing will be changed. Now, as we know, this is x plus b upon 2a whole square. This whole thing becomes b upon 2a whole square minus, what is that? That is b square upon 4a square plus c upon a, that is equal to 0. Just simplify it. First transfer this to right hand side. That is x plus b upon a whole square is equal to what happens? B square upon 4a square and minus c upon a, minus c upon a. Okay now. So now first take out the common, take out the LCM from here. So x plus b upon a whole square is equal to b square minus, so you have to multiply 4a here, 4ac divided by 4a square. LCM will be 4a square. Now again same thing. Now we want the value of x. So just for that, what we have to do? Take out the square root. B square minus 4ac divided by 4a square. Okay now? Now, this is plus or minus, always remember it. X plus b upon a is equal to plus or minus. Whenever we keep the square root, so one will be plus and another will be, there are two roots. This is square rooting. I told you the powers determine number of roots. If the power is 3 here, the roots are 3. If the power is 2 here, the roots are always 2. If the powers are 4, the roots are 4. Always roots are completely depend upon the highest power of the equation, highest power of the variable. So now here b square minus 4ac divided by, this can be written as 2a, 4a square. Square root of 4a square is 2a. So what we want? We want x only. So x is equal to, so just transfer this b upon a, that is become minus b upon a, plus or minus as it is, b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, b square minus 4ac divided by 1. So this will be the generalized, formula we get. Okay now. Sorry, it is 2a. We have left it. Here it is 2a. Here it is 2a. Here it is 2a. So here it is 2a. Just remember 2a now. Here it is x plus b upon 2a. So now here you can see x equal to, now 2a is common. So you can write directly minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Common it is. 2a becomes common. So these are the two roots. The one is plus and another one is minus. So this is the common formula. This is the common formula to get roots from any equation directly. And this formula is called quadratic formula. This formula is known as quadratic formula. This formula is known as quadratic formula. Now you need to remember, sometime in exams they might ask, find the roots of a quadratic equation. The question will be, find the roots of a quadratic equation. So now you know the quadratic equation. From this you have to do up to here. So one here it will be one positive root and another one will be the negative root. There are two roots here. Okay. Now let us solve some of the examples based on this equation. Okay. Now look here. Okay. Let us do one example. Find the roots by using the quadratic formula. Find the roots by using quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. If they specify in exam using quadratic formula, then only you can use this. Otherwise, you are free to use any method. The one is splitting the middle term. The other one is that using the quadratic formula, and the third one is, as you know, completing the square method. There are three methods, so you can use any method. You can use any method to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Let us find the first example. That is, okay, y square plus 8y plus 4 is equal to 0. Now this is an equation. And by looking at this, you cannot solve this equation. You cannot find the roots by using splitting the middle term. You cannot do it. When you cannot do the splitting method, then you have two options. The first option will be of completing the square method. The other method will be by using quadratic formula. Now you know the formula, that is x. So x, and you can use y. First of all, this is of the form that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So what is a here? Nothing is there, means 1. A equal to 1. What is b here? This is 8. What is c here? That is 4. Now you found the value of a, b and c. The first and the foremost thing what we have to do, you have to find the value of a, b and c. After that, what is the formula? Now the formula says, in place of x you have to write y equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is the formula to find the roots. Now just put up the values of a, b and c in the given formula. So what is y is equal to minus, as it is, in place of b write 8 plus or minus, right? B we know 8, square means 8 8 is 64. 4, a is how much? 1. What is c is how much? It is 4 divided by 2, as it is, in place of a write 1. Now next thing what we have to do, simplify it. Minus 8 plus or minus 64 minus 16 divided by 2. 2 into 1 is 2. This is y is equal to. So now y is equal to minus 8. Now here plus and minus is there. First take plus. Okay, plus 64 minus 16 is how much? 48 is 48. Okay, divided by 2. 2 is common. Now, so y is equal to minus 8 plus 48 can be written as 16 3s are 48 2 y minus 8 plus 16 can be written as 4 square, that is you can take 4 out, 3 is common here, 2 is here. So y is equal to minus 8. Now then 2 is a common here, 2 is common here. You can take common 2 common, 2 take out common here. Minus 4 plus 2, okay, root 3 divided by 2. So 2 get cancels. So y is equal to minus 4 plus 2 root 3. This is the first root. This is the first root. This is the first. So what will be the second root? In place of plus, you have to take minus. One is plus, another one minus. So minus will be ultimately the same answer. Y equal to minus 4 minus 2 root 3. This will be the second answer. So these are the two roots. These are the two roots that we have found with the help of the equation by using the quadratic formula. Minus b plus or minus b square minus ac 4ac divided by 2a. This is the simplest. If any quadratic equation, if you cannot find the roots by using the splitting the middle term, then you can use this quadratic formula to find the roots of the equation. Now, let us do the second example. You need to remember this formula, that is y is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a is the formula. You need to remember that formula to solve the example. Okay, now let us solve the next example. I'll solve 2 to 3 examples. Rest I'll give homework for you. Try yourself. Next one is second one. X square minus 6x x square minus 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. By looking at this number, you can easily say that this cannot be done with the help of splitting the middle terms, because 2 is a one number. What are the two numbers? If you, by using those two numbers, you cannot get minus 6. So ultimately you have to use quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. Okay. Now, first of all, what we have to do? We have to find the value of a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus 6 and c equal to 2. This is the first important task you have to complete while solving this example through quadratic formula. You have to find the value of a, b and c. Once you found the value of the equation, value of the a, b, c, now what you have to write? You have to write the formula. That is, what is the formula? X equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. You need to remember this formula. Okay, now, so again x equal to, so just put the value of minus as it is. In place of b, minus 6 plus or minus. B was minus 6 whole square minus 4. A is how much? 1. And C is how much? 2. 2 into 1. Now x equal to minus into minus plus. So it is 6. So now plus or minus. Minus 6 square is 36. So minus 4 to the 8. Or 2 into 1 is 2. Okay now. Okay now x equal to 6 plus or minus 36 minus 28 is how much? 28. Okay. Divided by 2. Okay now. Now x equal to. See, you try to simplify at the most. 4 sevens are 28, isn't it? 4 sevens are 28. Divided by 2. Okay now. X equal to. Now 2 is the common here. 6 keep as it is, plus or minus. This 4 can be taken out as 2. 7 is common. Now 7 remains in the square root sign. So x equal to 2 is common here. So 2 take out 3 plus or minus square root 7 divided by 2. This 2 get cancelled. So x equal to one value is 3 plus root 7. Another value is 3 minus root 7. So these are the two values of, these are the two roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 6x plus 2 plus 2. Got it now? Okay, let us do the next example. This is a very simple method. First of all, what you have to do, you have to find the values of A, B and C. And after that, what you have to do, you have just put the values of A, B and C in the quadratic formula. But you need to remember the quadratic formula, that is minus B plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. Okay, let us do the another example. Take it. Third one. Y square minus half y minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay now. Same thing. You need to find the value of A, B, C first thing. What is A is equal to? A is equal to 1. Nothing is there, 1. So B is equal to what? Minus half. C equal to minus 1. C equal to minus 1. Okay, so what is the formula? Y equal to, in place of x, here is y. Y equal to minus B plus or. Every time you need to write the formula. The more you write, the more you remember. The less you write, the less you will remember in the examination. Okay? So y is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So y is equal to, in place of b, just write minus sign as it is. Now in place of b, there is minus half. Plus or minus. So minus half whole square. 4, a is how much? 1. C is how much? Minus 1. So a 2 into 1. So y is equal to, minus into minus becomes plus. So plus don't write, no need to write. Plus or minus. Square of half is how much? 1 upon 4. Minus into minus plus. 4 ones are 4. 4 divided by 2. So y is equal to half plus or minus. Nothing is there means what is the LCM? 4. 1 plus 16 divided by 4. 4 divided by 2. Now y is equal to just take this 2 down or keep as it is. 1 upon 2 plus or minus. What is the square root of 4? That is 2. 1 upon half it is. 16 plus 1 is how much? 17. 4 divided by 2. So y is equal to. Now 2 is a common here. Take it down. 1 plus or minus 1 square root of 7. This 2 comes down, that is 2 into 2. 2 is already there, this 2 comes down, that is 2. Okay, now y is equal to 1 plus 17 divided by 4. So what are the values? Y equal to 1 plus root 17 divided by 4. And another value is y 1 minus root 17 divided by 4. So these are the two values. These are the two values of roots of the equation. 1 plus root 17 divided by 4. 1 minus root 17 divided by 4. So this is how the examples can be solved with the help of what? Quadratic formula. There are few examples in the book. You solve those examples by using the quadratic. These examples are not there in the book, textbook. So I used a different book, and you can refer the books for solving the examples. I'll give one more example and just solve it. Just take it down. X square minus 4y minus 1. X square minus 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Okay. Take another example. 3x square minus 3x minus 3 is equal to 0. So solve these examples using quadratic formula. Okay, and send these. If any queries there, just send the query to me through WhatsApp, the group. Any doubts you can, if you want, you can meet me in my office at 12 to 1 o'clock in the school hours. Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye.